making a washcloth today, and we're doing them for Operation Christmas Child, and we're going to put these homemade washcloths in their boxes. I know you can get washcloths pretty cheap, but these will be special because they'll be made just for them. And I like this peaches and cream yarn. It's cotton, but you can use any cotton yarn that you like. I like these because they're very affordable. You're going to need a hook, and I'm using the 8 hook. You will also need a tapestry needle, some scissors. So for this washcloth, I'm going to be using the peaches and cream. It's stripy, and it's called denim. The color is denim. Make sure you can see that. And it's really pretty, and this yarn is so nice and soft. It has really good texture to it. And so we're going to begin with our slip knot. We're going to begin with our slip knot. We're going to chain 21. Okay, so once you've chained 21, you're going to skip this first stitch. So you're going to skip this stitch, and we're going to go into this next stitch, and we're going to single crochet into that stitch. And then into the next stitch, we're going to double crochet. And in the next stitch, you're going to single crochet. Next stitch, double crochet. Just make sure that your chain is not turning. So in this next one, we're going to double crochet. And single crochet. And continue to single and double all the way to the end, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so that is your 21 stitches alternating single and double crochets. To end this, we're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to skip the very first chain here. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, so you're going to skip the very first one, and you're going to go into this one, this next one, and you're going to do a single crochet. So don't yarn over, just go into those 2 stitches, and you're going to single crochet. And now you're going to yarn over and go into the exact same stitch that we just did the single, and you're going to do a double in that one. So yarn over again, pull through the 2 loops here, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2. And now you're going to skip this chain here, and you're going to go into this one, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do a single and pull through. Now you're going to yarn over, go into the exact same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through these 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, and you're going to skip a stitch and go into the next stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. So pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you're going to yarn over and do a double in the exact same stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And now you're going to skip this stitch and do a single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you're going to yarn over and go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And skip this stitch and do a single and pull through those 2 loops, yarn over and do a double, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Skip this stitch, go into this stitch and single crochet. So you're going to pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through these 2, yarn over, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Okay, continue to do that, and I'll meet you back here. And don't forget to skip every other stitch and then single and double in each. So skip a stitch, single, double, skip a stitch, single, double, and I'll meet you back here on the last stitch. Okay, so now we're going to skip this stitch and go into our final stitch. And that may be a little angled, but that is a stitch you need to go into so you'll get your nice smooth edge. So you're going to go into this last stitch, right, you're going to go into this last stitch right there, and you're going to single crochet, so pull up a loop, now yarn over and pull through 2. And now you're going to do a double in the same stitch, so yarn over, go into that stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And that's row 2. You can already see some texture going on there. And I've not used this denim yarn before, but it is looking so pretty and it's so soft. Alright. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and chain 1 now and turn your work. You're going to skip this very first chain and you're going to repeat. You're going to go ahead and row 3 is a repeat of row 2. So you're going to single crochet and double crochet. And you're going to skip this stitch and go onto this one and single crochet and double crochet. And skip this stitch, go into this stitch, and you're going to single crochet, and you're going to double crochet. And you're going to skip this stitch and go into this stitch. Single crochet and double crochet. Okay, and continue to do that all the way across. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, and that brings us to our final stitch. We're going to skip this one and go into this one. You're going to single crochet, and then go into the exact same stitch and pull through two, yarn over, pull through the last two, and you're going to go ahead and do a chain and turn, and you're going to skip this first stitch and you're going to single crochet and double crochet. And this is row 4, so you're going to continue to do that until you've reached row 15, and I will meet you back here when you finish that. Okay, so now you should have your 15 rows done, and I'm going to do the last stitch of this last one, and it's going to go right here. So we're going to single crochet there, and then double crochet. That'll be that's the final stitch for the body. And we're going to chain one, and we're going to turn. This is going to be a row of single crochets, and we're going to do those around the entire washcloth. We're going to do a row of single crochets all the way around, and in this first stitch where you just chained right here, you're going to go into that. Let me zoom in again. So you're going to go into this first stitch and single crochet, and you're going to do one single crochet, and then you're going to do another single crochet in the same stitch, and in the same stitch you're going to do another single crochet, and that will give you a nice corner to your cloth. And so in every single stitch, don't skip any, we're going to single crochet all the way across. Into every single stitch. Okay, so continue to do that. Don't skip any stitches. Single crochet into this next stitch. I'll meet you at the end of the row. So single crochet in every one of these. When you get to the corner, we're going to do 3 more singles. I'll meet you back here. Okay, and so into this last stitch, you're going to go ahead and go into that one and make your single crochet. It's getting blurry. Sorry about that. Okay, make your single crochet and then make another one, because we're going to be making our corner again, and go ahead and in that same stitch make your 3rd single crochet, and that will give you a nice pretty corner. Into this edge we're going to single crochet, so you can kind of look and see where to put your stitches. Okay, eyeball it as you're going and make sure that they're fitting on there nicely. That was 3, so this will be 4. So we're going to put our last 2 in here. So I'll put one in here. Just wanting to give a good single crochet base around it. And then we'll go around, and my dog is eating. And then we'll go around and do a double crochet, and it'll just give it a nice finished look. So right here, we're going to put our 3 singles to give us a corner. So right here, we're going to do that. Okay, and then you're just going to single crochet in each one of these stitches across. We have a couple more right here, and then we're going to work into our corner. So go ahead and do a single right here. And right here. Do 2 more singles right here to make our corner. We're going to single crochet down through there. So I'm going to go ahead and so you'll do a couple in these, and then in these lower areas you can do a stitch as well. So you just want to make sure and keep them even so that your washcloth will be square. This will be and then we're going to single crochet into this not single crochet, I'm sorry. We're going to slip stitch into this very first stitch right here. Now once you've gotten your single crochet all the way around this, we're going to double crochet now. And from this point forward, it's pretty simple. So we're going to chain 2, and we're going to double crochet into this very same stitch right there. So we are doing double crochets now. And go through your final 2 loops. And then into this stitch right here, you're going to that stitch right there, you're going to do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and one final one. And we're going to continue double crocheting in each stitch across. So double crochet into this stitch, okay, go ahead and finish that row and I'll meet you at the corner. And this is your last double crochet. Okay, and now in this stitch we're going to do our 3 doubles to have a nice pretty corner. And 3. Continue to double across to each stitch. we continue to do that, and I'll meet you at the corner. Oh, not at my last one yet. We've got this one. And this is your last one. Now, right here, we're going to do our 3 double crochets. And there's your bow, pretty. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and double crochet down the bottom of our washcloth. So go into your next stitch. Next stitch. And continue to do that, take it to the corner. This will be the last stitch of our row right here. So that's the last stitch of that row, and now right here you're once again going to do your double crochet 3 times. And go ahead and double crochet all the way across. Okay, so finish that up, then I'll meet you here. Okay, so 2 stitches left. I'm going to double crochet into this one. And into this one. Now you're going to slip stitch into this first stitch here. So you're just going to slip stitch into that stitch, that first stitch. And there is your washcloth. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hide our yarn, but you do need a little bit of a tail so that your work doesn't come apart. So I'm going to cut it there, and then what you do with this is you just pull it up and kind of pull that tightly, and so we have 2 tails to hide. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and hide our yarn. And with variegated yarn, that can get challenging. So we're going to start here definitely in the same color to hide it because, yeah. And I usually just don't pull that second piece up. I just let it stay doubled like that. And just continue to sneak it in any loose stitches, and don't skip stitches though, because then then it will show. And if you want to go back through a little bit more, just kind of skip over that so it doesn't undo what you did, and just go back the other way a little bit. Just that really fixes your yarn and keeps it in there real good. And then just cut it close to your stitch. Don't cut your stitch. Okay. My dogs are about to bark because my husband's home. They're afraid that I don't know. Okay, so just finish this off without cutting your stitch. Stretch that out. And there's your washcloth.